What's up, everybody? It's frog time. I'm KinzyKenzie, Mackenzie, whatever you prefer. I'm here to play some Frog Detective 3 for you. I've shown you all Frog Detective 1, Frog Detective 2 alongside Zotan 2 over there, and of course, you know, gotta complete it. Gotta complete the series, and I have brought the lovely Archmagus with me.
Woo! Hello, how you doing? Hey.
Very, very glad to have you. And yeah, no, we're gonna play some Frog Detective, and I think for the most part, I'll preface with one thing: this game is very, you know, very cute, very wholesome, very nice. Also less so. Anyway, very nice, very wholesome game, and God, I'm sorry to all the people who I'm spoiling it for today, because it's a fantastic little game, lovely little indie game, and I encourage everyone to play it for yourself, especially because we will be rapidly skipping through a lot of the, well, all of the dialogue in the game, so yeah, you're not going to get the full experience of the game itself. I very much encourage everyone to play it for themselves, but
it's still gonna be great.
Yeah, without further ado, let's hop right in. So oh God, yeah, let's do this. Sorry, oh, my notes. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm ready. Let's start the timer. Let's start the run in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. All right, so before we actually step into the shoes, oh my God, what? Okay, this is actually not supposed to be part of the run. This is a little preamble that comes in when the game cannot find a save of Frog Detective 2. So we got a little bit of bonus content there. Very fun, very nice. Off to a fantastic start. Okay, anyway, getting back to it. Before we meet the titular Frog Detective, we're actually getting a little bit of a recap of what happened previously by one of the characters from Frog Detective 1, if I'm right. No,
I think she's the singer from 2.
Ah, you're right. You're completely right. I'm gonna be spamming a lot. If tech ever feels the need to lower my volume, feel absolutely free. I'm sure if all my audio is simply rapid tapping, then I'm sure Archie can take over with a nice bit of commentary. But yeah, that is essentially most of what I'll be doing during this game. There's of course some nice movement in the route, and I'll be leaning in a little bit awkwardly sometimes. But yeah, that's really just most of what I'm doing right now. I'm rapidly clicking the mouse and pressing the Enter key to get through all the dialogue. So anyway, getting back to the actual ongoings. Okay, we have arrived, or we are in the process of arriving at the titular Cowboy County. We've gotten our job, basically. We've gotten our assignment, and we are actively on the way there. We've gotten a fantastic scooter to really find our way around, and yeah, that's all we know for now. You know, the mystery is yet to really reveal itself to us.
Whenever you see people play this game casually, at this point it turns into 20 minutes of riding the scooter and doing kickflips off everything.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, exactly. The scooter is a very lovely new addition to the third game. 1 and 2 really didn't have anything too similar in terms of, you know, like a vehicle, if you want to call it that. So it was a really fun surprise, like finding out that you get this the first time playing this game. And this just always remains just a lovely shot of the, well, yeah, of the titular town. And the fantastic music from the same creator that did the music for an Untitled Goose Game. The name escapes me right now, but
Dan Golding, that is correct.
Dan Golding, thank you very much. Okay. Okay, and we are simply back to dialogue. Back to dialogue.
So what we're finding out here is our job is only to help him, pretty much. So we are helping him get clues and we are getting him lunch, but he's trying to do the investigation himself.
Exactly. We were originally contracted to make sure that this town has a sheriff, and the town has a sheriff. So yeah, now we're basically in a somewhat awkward fashion being steered in a different direction. That apparently, okay, so the job we were actually sent out here to do has already been completed. So that's a bit weird, a bit odd. But we immediately got a new job from our very well-respected colleague, the one and only Lobster Cop, the #1 best detective, by the way. Yeah, so like that. Okay, well, we think on our feet, don't we? So we just get right on it. We start asking questions from the locals. And we immediately go to Susie, who is very interested in getting into this bank. Not necessarily for any malicious reasons. She simply wants to retrieve some items of her own. But yeah, she doesn't have her ID handy, which is kind of necessary.
I believe her ID is in fact locked in the bank, which is kind of a problem.
Exactly. So we're gonna have to find a way around that. That's our first, our first little puzzle, our first little, thing to find. So it's a lot of these singular problems usually revolve around someone needing a specific item. And here we find some gloves that could probably come very handy, in our investigation. And our friend here, who Monty Mole? No, that's the Mario character, right?
I think he's Mason Mole.
Mason actually. Mole. Okay, and there. Oh my God. Okay, of course.
She got it.
I got it, then I jumped right off. Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so that trick is not the easiest, as you could now see, and of course, just the nerves. Yeah, the nerves get to me, and I just jump right off again. All right, no, we'll just walk our way up there. At least I managed to show you how it's done, and then immediately show you how it's very much not done. So all good, all fine. We move on. We keep our head held high, like our lovely friend Dusty here, who is presumably reciting a poem to us right now, because this dialogue cannot be rapidly skipped through. This is this has specific timing tied to it, as Dusty has a number of. As a cowboy's life is so much fun, sitting round on your barn. Ride a scooter, sing a tune, say a yeehaw in the afternoon. Yeehaw! The sun is bright, their smiles shine brighter, waving at this lonely writer. I give a nod and smile back too, yet I wish I could be someone new. An outlaw's life is not for me. I want to ride and be carefree. Instead I sit and write stuff down, not fitting in with this cowboy town. Oh my God, it's very awkward. Yeah, trying to read that at an appropriate pace and not fall behind. So yeah, for now, I just get back to the actual dialogue.
I believe that's what they call fire.
Oh, That is, yeah, Dusty is spitting absolute fire, but for some reason, he is not happy with the poem that he's written and wants us to, yeah, to help him write a better one, which we just did. Well, of course, better. Well, that's entirely subjective, but you know, we don't question Dusty. But we received Dusty's writing supplies. Very, very nice. Maybe not the most financially responsible decision. Oh, and there's Grace Bruxner, the creator of the game. We've actually already seen her because I messed up at the start, but that's yeah. She makes a quick cameo in all of the games, except if I'm remembering it correctly, she does not make an appearance in the main story of 2. She has a surprise appearance. She has a I think there's an achievement tied to finding her really in Frog Detective 2. So that's but yeah, she appears in all 3 games just for a moment, just to say hi really. But as you can see, basically every time we end a conversation, you know, our notebook comes up to, well, yeah, to take notes on our current situation. Like, yeah, what is the possible motive for the crime that I have not told you about at all because there's so much happening and it's going so fast.
There's a good example that just happened. We spoke with Susie at the start about getting into the bank. Then we met the poet and helped him compose his poem, and he gave us his writing supplies. We give them to Rhonda, that gang leader that Kenzie was just talking to, and she uses the writing supplies to make a fake ID for Susie to get into the bank. So it's kind of like a fetch loop, and there's a couple of those that come together.
Exactly. So that's where, yeah, that's where the first, you know, routing really comes in terms of, okay, like, well, yeah, we can figure out which people we need to talk to before we talk to other people, and yeah, that's for the most part our route here was figured out and put to paper by Archie. Go. Okay, so we have Wendy. Now we make our way for the very first time. For the very first time, we make our way in to the not a bar. What do you call this? What would one call this? This lovely establishment.
A saloon, I guess.
Yeah. No. Yeah, into the saloon, and yeah, we basically. lovely Red Dead 2 reference there. Yeah, no, we basically just go through and exhaust all of Bonnie's dialogue here to make sure, yeah, it's just all about, again, progressing the necessary lines. So she gave us some carrot money that is only to be spent on carrots and nothing else, nothing whatsoever. And now that once we are, you know, done taking notes on the current situation, we're gonna go over and inspect all of the pictures. And, you know, while I go through those, why don't we have a donation? Hippie, that's your cue. Thanks.
Big the Dave donated $5. This game is riveting.
All right.
Well done.
We're not quite done inspecting all the pictures yet, so why don't we have another one?
Crispy Hanako donated $50. How in the world does a frog use a scooter? He hops on it. Good luck, Kenzie. Hoping you all are having a riveting time.
All right, Hanako. Okay. Thank you all very much for the donation. It's going to a fantastic cause. All right, and now something is happening. What is happening? This is a very minor jump scare. So we have spotted a ghost. So why we were inspecting all the photos here in the first place is, yeah, we are looking for a haunted photo. We are looking for a definite photograph of a ghost. And yeah, we basically look at all of those and say, is this a ghost? And then Bonnie either just tells us, no, that's just someone who lives in the town, or she usually kind of, you know, she makes a bit of a joke out of it. So we are talking to Pistol right now. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, no. We give him a bear pick. We do not give him a ghost pick. That would give us an achievement, which is very nice, but that would not progress the mystery here. That would not help us. Because specifically, again, that's what Wendy tasked us to do. Wendy, who works the store next door. She tasked us to really. She wants a drawn or painted portrait of herself, basically, because, well, that's what her family had. And she wants to continue that lineage, really. So yeah, we've gotten all those pieces together, and we're gonna give her exactly what she asked for. And of course, of course, she gave us a photo of herself as a reference, and we think that's not at all weird to walk around the town with a photograph of one of the people in the town, just for no reason. Well, there's a reason, but like, yeah, no, we don't think that's weird. We do not think that's weird. Right?
When you're an adventure game protagonist, it doesn't matter if it's weird.
Very true. Of course, we had our carrot money, and we found some carrots. So we now no longer have carrot money, but we do have carrots. So that's very good. Those are for the soup that Bonnie in the tavern is making. So here's Craig, and Craig would really like to join the Ghost Spotters League, and conveniently, we recently found a picture of a ghost, and that's exactly what Craig is looking for. So let's give him the ghost pick. And then in exchange, Craig will give us, I believe, a pickaxe, which again, someone else is looking for. So yeah, that is the gist of solving the mystery. It is usually, yeah, you retrieve something for someone, and then they give you a thing which will help you out in turn. To really boil it down. All right. So here's Susie. We are back to the start, really, and we have a fake ID for Susie, so they can get into the bank and get their real ID out, so they can stop being fraudulent, and we can retrieve the map that Susie was storing. So we're gathering a lot of the important pieces of what we need. And the next pieces to grab are these cactus flowers. And every time we grab a cactus flower, we have to make a specific note in our book there. Okay. Ooh. And again, that's just another cactus flower and another cactus flower, and we'll now be using the ladder that we have. And while I do that, why don't we have another donation?
Anonymous donated $35. Expect the frog jokes? At least I, Toad, you so.
Very good.
Well done.
Please do keep them coming. I very much appreciate it. Okay, so we have used our ladder to retrieve a key. And then I always get confused whether I head this direction or the other direction, but I have indeed headed the correct direction. Thank God. Okay, so again, we pick up a flower on the way to the next individual who we have not yet conversed with. Who's chilling right up here. So that's our 4 cactus flowers. As you can see, I'm just trying to make the most of those like fade-ins and fade-outs by, you know, like jumping and keeping my movement up, really, while we do that. It's all like, you know, obviously a lot of the game is the dialogue system, you know, just getting through these conversations, and outside of that, it's movement. It's a lot of movement, like hopping on that balcony, which I objectively did first try. Let's acknowledge that.
You did.
There's no asterisk there, none. So. Yeah, again, we just get through this. We've given Sherman the well, Sherman who seems to be charming, very charming to our frog detective here. Oh my God, okay, I'm pressing a lot of buttons. Anyway, let's get in here and give Bonnie exactly everything that they have requested to make the hat soup, which does not include any hats, because Bonnie makes a lot of jokes. It's actually also not a soup, it's a stew. Anyway, so we have, I believe, every item that has been requested by the lobster cop. So we show all of the items, and really, now the honor is ours to solve the mystery, to use the items that we have gathered to go in and solve this mystery. So just before, well, on our way to that, why don't we have another donation?
The Woofs donated $10. Happy to see Kenzie and Archie on the case.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much, the Wolves. So here we are, what was that? Here we are retrieving the hats, the lost hats, the big mystery. The hats have been found, they have been retrieved. So yeah, there's no two ways about it. We've saved the day. We've really made it happen here. So there's already a big gathering to. Well, they all want to know what the conclusion is to this mystery, and yeah. But before we get to that, Dusty wants to read their poem. I saw a cowboy eat a snack, a bowl of cereal from his sack. He finished quickly, smart and sure, then headed off to get some more. But just ahead, to his shock, there was Nessie from the lock. He waddled over, concentrated face, only to discover a tumbleweed in its place. The cowboy smiled and shook his head, and off he went, feeling like an egghead.
Really brings a tear to your eye.
Very much so. And now, the crime has in fact been solved. The grand conclusion. Who was behind it all? It was the frog detective. What? According to Mason Mullen, the lobster cop, The detective is hereby sentenced to 1 year in the bedroom.
He's gonna be stuck in there until he croaks.
So that, well, very appropriately for what we're doing here, that all went very fast. So, yeah, now apparently we are in the bedroom. What is a bedroom, even? This is all very odd. Very, very odd indeed. And now comes an incredible original song, sung by Grace Bruxner herself.
Where the air is fresh and life goes on. I've been in here for far too long. So here I go, just singing my song. Number one, don't remember what I've done. Can anyone hear me? Does anyone care? I really believed that life was fair. Just wanna go home to Slippery Pond, where the air is
Special apologies to Frog Detective fans. Optimists. Kylie Minogue, I just feel like she'd be upset. We don't have anyone else to credit, and there's still time left on the song. So the following credits are from Degrassi: The Next Generation, Season 6, Episode 11. An interesting ending to the Frog Detective saga, I must say.
took my time.
But it was very fast. We are 15 minutes under estimate.
Yeah, no, we are on fantastic pace.
Doing right, but while I'm here, maybe I might.
Just wanna go home to Slippery Pond.
Where the air is fresh and life goes on. I've been in here for far too long. So here I go, just singing my song.
Yeah, like, why is my name in this video game? Yeah.
Slay.
All right, that's the end of the song. So, GG, like, sad frog. At least we get a laptop with internet connection in the bedroom. We can still update the frog blog. Why don't
The
we?
deep lore here is that... go on.
No, sorry. Do go on. Yeah.
The deep lore here is that Frog Detective operates a blog where he writes about his cases. And he has plenty of fans there as well, including familiar faces from the first game who read his stuff actively.
Yeah. And I will never stop saying this. Okay, so this input is brought about by by player input, and I still feel like if you mash everything this quickly, the text should be filled with typos. Like, is that just me? Frogs are just very good at typing and very quick also. So there is the one and only Mystery Monkey and Mo. The apparently not. It continues. So now Mystery Monkey is going to solve the mystery. I was not ready for this. So, Mystery Monkey and Mo are the true OTP of Frog Detective 1. So, again, that is some deep lore that I encourage you to explore for yourself. And yeah, while Mystery Monkey gets ready to really come in and save the day, why don't we have another donation?
Xfoam donated $10.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Xfoam. All right. So we informed the supervisor of what we have learned through the Frog blog. And now, Mystery Monkey, is gonna solve the mystery. Mystery Monkey is about to come into the office here, the office of the Frog Detective, the supervisor, and Lobster Cop, and see what they can find. Like, what's the sitch? So we found some incredible clue detecting powder, which show footsteps leading from the Frog Detective's office to Lobster Cop's office.
The twist.
Which in a way makes perfect sense. Yeah, like, yes, the Lobster Cop has frequently visited Frog Detective in their room, but as you can see here, chasing that, we have actually found very much a clue towards what happened here. The Frog Detective has in fact been set up. The Lobster Cop was threatened felt threatened in their position of being the #1 best detective, and had to really felt compelled to knock the Frog Detective down a peg, and that has very much happened. So now we are alongside the one and only supervisor. We are going here to bust that frog out of jail and bring on some justice. Is what the heck's going on over here? Spoilers? Damn. So here we are out of jail, and the truth is being revealed, and there it is. Sad Lobster. We're seeing remorse from the Lobster Cop and Mason Mole, and they are now vowing to better themselves, and they actually, they want to better themselves. They want to quit the force and become posties. So here's Lobster Posty. Please rest assured, you will never have a late parcel again. I feel like there's more links in the chain from, receiving a parcel, but let's not let's not ruin a nice moment. Congratulations to Mystery Monkey, the new #1 best detective. And now it's time for the real credits. So yeah, as someone in the audience mentioned, yes, Lobster Cop said, okay, I'll come quietly, I'll hand in my badge and my gun. And then everyone went, what? You have a gun? Excuse me? Yes, please hand that in immediately. Yes. There are many such incredible gags in this game. There it is.
Remind
yes.
me.
Oh, go on.
Was Frog Detective 1 your first or second speed game?
That is a very good question. I think neither. But here, Frog Detective was invented by Grace Bruxner. I made you, and I can destroy you. Yeah,
God bless Grace.
God bless Grace. Yeah, no, Brutal Legend was in fact my very first speedrun. I'm sorry, Archie. Were you going somewhere with that, or did I?
Oh, I was just going to address like the arc from the first to the third and how it felt at the end of this sequence.
Yeah, that's very fair. Yeah, no, yeah, I think, I mean, yeah, I've lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the mystery of Cowboy County has been solved. The Frog Detective has been absolved of any wrongdoing because they didn't do anything wrong. And now, yeah, we're back in the office 2 weeks later, and we're receiving a call from our colleague from Mystery Monkey. They need some help with something, so we are going to completely ignore that. I can't believe they put this in the game. But yeah, we are going to completely ignore the call to help from our colleague and instead just stumble into a surprise party for us. From all the characters from Frog Detective 1, 2, and 3, and there they are, Lobster Posty and Posty Mason Mole, delivering us a fantastic package containing the one thing we thought we would never have. A hat that fits our weirdly shaped head. It's a hat that fits. And that is time. I'm sorry, I could have given you more of a warning there.
Well done.
There it is. Thank you very much for playing Frog Detective. We love making these games for you, and we are so grateful that so many people have spent time with our silly story. And I would like to thank you all for spending time with this silly run of me just basically attacking the keyboard and mouse owned by my good friend. Yeah, there's a nice long cutscene here involving a lot of just a lot of lovely little anecdotes, I guess, involving yeah, the characters that we've come to know and love from this series. Yeah, from Frog Detective 1, 2, and 3, and also specifically kind of in these pictures you'll see, you know, characters from different games kind of meeting each other, and every Frog Detective game needs an OTP, and there it is. The Frog Detective and Sherman on a date. They had so much fun. So this is just absolutely lovely. So handy having a muse right next door to the saloon. I see we have another donation. Could we get that? Thank you.
Summer B 7618 donated $19.
Thank you so much, Summer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm the sheriff now, and I didn't even have to beat anyone up from Rhonda Dynamite. And my personal favorite, we are not the same guy, Larry and Lobster Posty. Larry, another lobster, the speaker of the fantastic line, "I'm a sunny boy, baby." Yeah, from Frog Detective 1, who apparently some in the community were like, "Wait, is there some crazy reveal coming that these two characters are actually the same?" No, they are very much not the same guy. So, so yeah, that's as you might be able to see, I very much included this this cutscene in our estimate. So because I wanted us to be able to include all of this. Because yeah, I don't know. I really love this series. I had a fantastic time with it, and I hope you had a great time as well. And just yeah, all these like little anecdotes from the lovely characters that we've met so far. Yeah. I guess I should. Oh yeah, sorry. Go on.
I was just gonna say, if you haven't played these, there's no time like the present.
Very much so. Very much so. So yeah, this lovely series has hereby concluded. I would very much like to well thank Archie for being on commentary with me here today. Archie! I would like to thank. I would like to thank PMC Trilogy, who, as I remember, brought our attention to this series originally, and yeah, that's set off an incredible course. Just getting to know this series. It's been amazing. Thanks to the other runners, there are actually a surprising amount of them now. I hold no world records anymore in this series, which I'm actually very happy about. I'm very happy that you know, people are checking it out, people are getting involved, and I encourage you to do the same if your wrists can take it. Really, that's sadly maybe the barrier to entry there. But yeah, I think it's time for us to wrap up. So thank you all very much for watching. Thank you very much for donating. Please keep donating what you can. And yeah, thank you all very much for being here with me.
Thank you.